You have been hearing the phrase nervous system dysregulation and you sort of recognize it, but you have absolutely no idea what it actually means and what to do about it. This video is for you because you deserve a plain English answer, not a somatic healing program, not a 10-step protocol, just what is actually happening and one thing that will help this week. Let's go. I'm Zainab Kamara, a registered nurse. I post every Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesday, I go deep on the science. Sunday, I answer the question you are already asking. If you are not yet subscribed, hit the button, subscribe now so you don't miss either. Let's talk about your nervous system. So, what does nervous system stuck actually mean? Your nervous system has two main operating modes. The first is a threat state. Your body believes something dangerous is happening and it mobilizes everything it has to deal with it. Heart rate up, digestion slows, cortisol raises, attention narrow. All your resources go towards handling the threat. The second is a safe state. Your body believes the threat has passed and it shifts into repair, rest, and recovery. Digestion works properly, sleep comes more easily, your mind can think clearly, you can connect with people without feeling on edge. A healthy nervous system moves between those two fluidly. Threat happen, body respond. Threat passes, body recover. When people say their nervous system is stuck, what they means is that their body is remaining in and repeatedly returning to the threat state even when there is no immediate danger. And for women, managing caregiving, work, mental load, and the constant low level pressure of daily life, their nervous system often never fully gets the signal that it is safe. The threat is real, they just don't stop. So the system stays up. And over time, staying up becomes the baseline. That is what dysregulation feels like from the inside. It feels like always slightly on edge, even when nothing specific is wrong. Trouble sleeping even when you are exhausted. Food not sitting well, digestion feeling off. A short fuse you didn't used to have. Feeling tearful or flat without a clear reason. That specific feeling of being wired but completely drained at the same time. None of that is a character flaw. None of that is anxiety as a personality trait. It is a physiological state. Your nervous system doing exactly what a nervous system does when it has been under sustained pressure without sufficient recovery. And here is what matters most. A state can change. A state is not permanent, which is different from how it feels. Because when you are in a chronic threat state, it can feel like this is just who you are now. It is not. The reason standard stress tools, breath work, cold exposure, structured recovery plans sometimes do not land for women in this state is that those tools were designed for nervous systems that are actually stressed but otherwise regulated. They work well when the system tip into a threat and need a reset. They work less well when the baseline itself has shifted. When your nervous system idea of normal is already low-grade threat state. In that case, before you can regulate the movement, you need to shift the baseline. Here is the one thing I want you to try this week. not a protocol, not a habit stack. 110. 3 times a day, morning, midday, and evening. Just pause for 15 seconds and ask your body one question. Am I in threat or safe right now? You are not trying to fix anything. You are not doing breath work. You are just noticing, where am I in my body? Is my jaw tight? Are my shoulders up? Is my stomach breathe? Am I soft? Can I breathe easily? That is it. 15 seconds, 3 times a day. Here is why this matters. Your nervous system cannot move towards safety if it is never noticed. The check-in creates a pause between the state and your response to it. Over time, that pause is where recovery begins. You are not fixing dysregulation in 15 seconds. You are beginning to teach your nervous system that noticing is safe, that slowing down is safe. That is the first shift. Your nervous system is not broken, it is responding appropriately to what it has been living through. The fact that you can recognize it, name it, and want to do something about it, that is already something. Start with the check-in. Just that this week. If you want the full science behind why specifically why the standard stress recovery tools weren't designed for the female nervous system and what the research actually says, I published a full video on exactly that early this week. It is linked in the description and in the card above. Subscribe so you do not miss what's coming next. And drop a comment below. Does that wired but drained feeling sound familiar? Tell me, I read every single comment. Health under real life pressure. Slowly, honestly,